Hey, what's up everyone? So this is my top 5 guitar brands video. This video is based on my experience of owning these brands throughout the years. You might not see some names on the list, and it's not because I hate them or I don't like them, it's because I haven't played them, like Strandberg guitars or Solar guitars. I would love to play them or try them though. Other brands that are not on the list is because I've tried their guitars but never liked them or feel like attracted to them. That doesn't mean they are bad brands or anything, it's just my opinion. My opinion can change in the future if I own a Strandberg, a Solar guitar, or any other guitar brand I haven't played, but so far this is my top 5. Let's go right into the video. So the 5th place goes to Yamaha. I've tried a ton of Yamaha guitars through the years and other musical equipment, and everything has been great. I own an acoustic guitar. It's a Yamaha F310 and it's amazing. A friend gave it to me more than 10 years. The guitar is great, sounds great. I've recorded a ton of things with that guitar, songs of mine and some videos here in the channel, and the guitar have never failed me. It stays in tune, so for me it's a great guitar. And having played all these other guitars from friends or guitar teachers I've had in the past, they are super great guitars. And actually the Yamaha Pacificas, a lot of people like them. I've tried a couple of them and they play great. So yeah, great guitar brand and music equipment brand in general, I think. So yeah, 5th place, Yamaha. The 4th place goes to Dean. Despite all the lawsuits, my first electric guitar ever was a Dean Avalanche. It was supposed to be a beginner's guitar, but the guitar was made in Korea. Great quality, super well built. It came with rubber tuners. The pickups were just some cheap pickups, but the guitar overall feels like super well built. And I still have this guitar because it plays amazing, it stays on tune, so I've never wanted to sell it or get rid of it. And simply because of that, I think Dean is one of the best brands out there. I've played other guitars by Dean, amazing guitars. I really like them. A friend of mine has some sort of Les Paul shape, and I got the chance to play it live because he lent it to me for some shows when I had a band. It was an amazing guitar. I actually wanted to buy it from him, but he didn't want to. And I've always been a fan of Dave Mustaine's Dean guitars. I think they are one of the best looking B-shaped guitars out there. I think it's a solid brand. I don't know nowadays how they do the quality, but for me it's a great brand and I would recommend it. The 4th place, Dean. So the 3rd place goes to LTD ESP. My first 7-string guitar and 8-string guitar was an LTD. I wanted to buy my first 7-string guitar and I saw the 8-string guitar I have and I was like, well, why not buy the 8-string? It wasn't the smartest decision, to be honest, but yeah, I think it's a great guitar. It plays amazing, sounds amazing. I'm not a big fan of 8-string guitars, but it's an amazing guitar. It came with some EMG pickups. It's made in China and it's just an amazing guitar. So yeah, the build quality is great, it sounds great, it stays in tune, never had a problem with it. I actually recorded some of my first EPs. I haven't uploaded them to YouTube, but I have them. I wanna re-record them for some better quality. But yeah, I would recommend LTD to anyone actually. Of course, ESP is super good. It's a Japanese brand overall. Japanese make some of the best things on earth, cars, guitars, whatever. So yeah, it would be a dream to own an ESP guitar, but they are super expensive. So yeah, 3rd place, LTD, amazing brand. The second place goes to no other than Jackson. I've played some Jacksons before, some of the old ones. They're great. A lot of people like the old ones against the new ones. But when I bought the Rhodes JS32T, I thought it was an amazing guitar, just right out of the box. The only issue was, but when I changed the pickups to some EMG 81, 85 set, the guitar is just a beast. I love to play it. It's here. It's one of the coolest guitars. The Rhodes shape, it's one of the most beautiful extreme guitar shapes out there. I think that I want to buy a couple more of those guitars, maybe some more expensive models. My Kelly X series is just phenomenal. Plays great. Everything's great with that guitar. I didn't have any issue. And I think it's one of the best guitars I've ever played, actually. I have a review on it. So yeah, second place, Jackson. Sorry, my camera died and I had to recharge the battery and it took a while. But the next one, I felt the need to make an honorable mention because even though I don't own one of their guitars directly, I own their guitars. The brand is Fender. Being one of the most famous, arguably alongside Gibson, being the two most famous guitar brands, I've played a ton of Fenders throughout my life. I've always thought that they are great guitars. I played some expensive ones like the USA made ones, the Mexican ones that they are very well regarded because they're not that expensive and they're pretty good. The cheapest lines, some Squires, and they're super good. I know that Fender own other brands like Jackson, Charvel, and so on, but I'm talking about the original Fender Strat style or Squire that it's the same. The Telecaster, the Stratocaster, all of their guitars are amazing. Every guitar I played was great or super great. So I think they deserve this mention. I don't own a Fender, but I want to buy a Telecaster. It's one of my dream guitars, to say the least. Great guitars. So yeah, Fender has to be here on this list. Other honorable mention would be Ibanez. My bass guitar is an Ibanez. Pretty great bass, very well built. It's the only bass guitar I own. I don't plan to buy anymore because I'm not a bass player, but I like how good it sounds. It's beautiful. It looks great. I've played some other Ibanez in my life. I think Ibanez alongside Gibson and Fender is one of the most famous guitar brands out there, and Ibanez have some great guitars. A lot of friends had Ibanez and they're great guitars. I really like their thin necks and how you can play really fast. However, I own a Chord, and Chord will be an honorable mention here too. Chord used to make Ibanez guitars, something like that. So yeah, both brands are amazing. One of the guitars that I always use is my Chord. So let's put that one in second place with Jackson too. So yeah, Chord, Ibanez, Fender, great choices. The number one goes to Shakar. I think their guitars are amazing. I played a bunch of them. I own two. Those two are the KM series, the Kid Mero artist guitars. The thing I like about those guitars, in this case, it's because they are great and they are not that expensive. I bought my two guitars used on very well condition and they are amazing. They just have a volume knob. I don't need anything else. I really like how the Sentient and Nazgul pickups sound. Everything in those guitars is perfect. In fact, the KM7 MK2 natural finish that you've seen on a lot of my videos, it's my favorite guitar of all time. If I die, I would like to be buried with it, or if I would be stranded on an island, I will take that guitar. Amazing guitar. I really like that Shakar has some conservative models. If you don't like their more super metal models, I think they're pretty cool. There's people that I've seen that don't like them, but they have both, so you can choose between them. I don't know, they're well built. I think that Shakar owns the first place. I would buy another KM7. I'm planning to buy another 7-string guitar, and I think that I would buy I don't remember if it's from the Demon series, but it's great. It has these bad inlays. It's really great actually. So yeah, first place, Shakar. Like I said, so far this is my top 5 brands. Maybe I change my mind on the future. If you have your favorite brands, you can name them down below. And thank you very much for watching, guys, and remember to subscribe, to comment and share my videos. Thank you very much, guys. See you on the next video.